Your words are magical, and your words are creating the reality you're living today, and they're creating the reality you're going to start living tomorrow. Today, I want to talk to you about how to use your words to create the reality you want. It's possible because your words are magic. Let's talk about it. Your words are magically powerful. In fact, the word spelling comes from the casting of spells. Spelling has to do with using your words to create a new reality. Today, we're going to get into 4 things that will let you use your words to shape the reality you want. Let's jump right into it. The first thing that your words do to shape your reality is your words shape you. They shape you as a person. Your words shape you into the person that you are. In fact, the words that we say to ourselves, especially in our head, but also out loud, those are our self talk. If you want more information about self talk, check out the video I've linked below. It's all about how we talk to ourselves and how powerful it is. But those words begin to get in our head that we say to ourselves in our mind, and then they start to come out of our mouth and they literally create the reality that we live in around us. Think about the words about yourself that frequently come out of your mouth. When you look in the mirror in the morning, do you say, wow, I am beautiful. Wow, I am vibrant. Wow, I am energetic. Wow, I am successful. Man, look at the life I've created. Or do you say things like, oh, I'm getting old. Oh, I'm getting gray. Oh, I'm getting fat. Oh, I can't lose this weight. Oh, I can't earn the income I want. Oh, I hate this job. What kind of words are you saying to yourself about your life? That self talk is shaping the reality of all you are because those words are coming from beliefs we have about ourselves, and the words are coming out of our mouth vibrationally, reinforcing those beliefs and causing us to act in ways that keep taking us backwards in life if we're not speaking positive words about ourselves and to ourselves. I want to challenge you when it comes to the things you're saying about yourself and to yourself, start replacing your negative words with positive words. Even if you don't believe it yet, start with the words and watch how your words will start to shape your reality, your mind. When you're tempted to say, I can't, here's a key little word you can tag on the end that's going to help you. Put yet on the end of it. Start to say, I can't do that yet. This week I was working on some things that a server that I use to send emails and do things like that. And it's very complicated to do automated emails unless you're like a guru at that stuff. And I found myself saying, I can't do this. This is over my head. This is too much to learn. I need someone to do this for me. And I pumped the brakes and I said, I can't do this yet. And I started tackling that issue one step at a time. And guess what? I've already got things set up to do what it is I set out to do. What we say to ourselves affects our actions and how we live our lives. Stop saying those negative things about yourself and to yourself and start using positive self talk. If you feel I can't in your heart, attach I can't yet to it. And as you grow in that, then you can start using things like I am. I am are the 2 most powerful words, I think, in the English language. Begin to shape the reality you want by saying, I am doing this. I am living this. I am this in my life. Say it before it even comes into your reality, and you'll start to shape it into your reality because the words you use about you are shaping who you are and what you are. The second powerful way our words shape us, not only do they shape you, not only do they shape me, not only do they shape us, but our words also shapes our mindset. The words that we are hearing, that we allow to come into our ears, and the words that are coming out of our mouth, they are shaping a mindset we have about ourselves, about our lives, and about others. What do I mean by that? Here it is, plain and simple. Whatever it is that you are saying about your life or about your reality, it's shaping a mindset within you. If you go around talking about the sky is falling, guess what? You're going to see the sky falling. I know people that all they do is watch news 24/7. And I don't care what side of the political fence you're on, news is negative. I'm not saying don't be informed. We need to be informed. But if you are always taking in negative, if you see everything as bad, whatever your perspective is politically, each side is telling you, oh, the other side's doing this, they're doing that, it's terrible, the sky is falling. Guess what? In your world, all you're going to see is the sky is falling. Things are terrible, things are bad. We shape our mindset by the words we hear and by the words we say. If you don't believe that, just think about conversations you have with coworkers when things get heated. I work in a public industry and sales, so we deal with the public a lot, and it's easy to get very negative when you deal with difficult people, and when they leave the store to talk with other sales professionals about, did you see them, what they were and what they did and how he was and she said this and I wanted to say this but I couldn't. And this negativity just broods and brews out of us. And what are we doing? We're creating a reality. It's like taking little puzzle pieces out of our mind and we're putting them on the table of our life, and they're snapping together and they're building this mindset of how we look at life. You are shaping your mindset with your words. When you begin to change your words to the positive, you start building a new puzzle. You start building a new picture. You start building a new mindset. And mindset is where reality begins, because what we think, those thoughts become things. What we believe, we become. There's a process I talk about in other videos all the time on this channel, and it's how that thinking process works. Our thoughts become things by starting to affect our emotions. We're going to get into that next. As those emotions get affected, they start to change the way we feel about things. We develop beliefs. Our beliefs become the core of how we live our life. We act on our beliefs and we create our reality. It all starts with mindset. And your words that you're saying and you're allowing to be said to you, you're taking in, they're shaping your mindset. Make sure you're creating the mindset you want to have in life when it comes to your words. Our words shape us, our words shape our mindset. And thirdly, our words shape our emotions. Your emotions are powerful vibrational energies that come out of your body. If you don't believe in vibrational energy and all that stuff, you're like, oh, that's new age, weird, hokey, yogi like stuff. That's okay. You don't have to believe in that. If you ever have a heart attack and they take you into the hospital, they're going to plug an electrical device to your chest. They're going to snap it onto your chest, glue it on, and they're going to read the electrical energy that your heart is putting out. Our heart is tied to emotion. You put out electrical energy whether you like it or not, and what you're putting out in your emotions is shaping your life. It's all about how you feel about things. Our words shape how we feel about life around us. If you're constantly complaining about your job, your financial situation, your body type, your shape, whatever it might be, relationships in your life, guess what? You're constantly putting out words that create negative emotion, and negative emotion will never, ever lead you to positive results. If you feel bad about everything, there's no way good is going to come out of that in your life. What I'm learning to pursue in my own life is the good feeling. Now, I'm not saying we don't have difficulty. We're going to go through difficulty. Even difficulty can become a good feeling because we can look at it as a growth opportunity. I'm starting to pursue, if it's not good, it's not God, it's not source. If it's not feeling good, it's not pulling me forward. Even if it's a difficult time, if I can't look at it and say, okay, this is at least minimum a growth opportunity, I can feel good about that, then it's not God. Let go of that negative emotion. And the key to doing that, stop talking negatively. Stop putting it out in the atmosphere, in the universe, in the world, because all of that affects our emotions and it affects who we are and how we live our lives. Your words are affecting you. Your words are affecting your mindset. Your words are affecting your emotions. And finally, your words are affecting your relationships. That's the fourth big key. The relationships we have are driven by words, by the things people say to us. Can you think of something somebody has said to you in your life before that wounded you so deeply it's still with you today? You think about that moment. I can think about those moments. I don't want to share them. They're deeply personal, right? They're deeply hurtful, personal things when you've been wounded by words. Now, think for a minute about somebody who inspired you. One little phrase that they said that helped you in your life and what it did. Our words forge and create and form relationships in our lives. They connect us to people. Unless they're negative, then they disintegrate relationships. They destroy our image of others. They tear down how we feel about those people if we let those negative words come out. They are affecting, they are shaping our relationships. I remember a guy I used to work with when I was first out of high school. I worked at Walmart back in the back, changing oil and doing tires and doing all that. And there was a guy who was in his 30s then that was a little older than me. And when you're young and you're full of energy and all that stuff, you're just living in emotion. You remember those days? And I'd have a tough day and things wouldn't be going right. I couldn't get a wheel off a car or a tire off a wheel or whatever it was. And I'd get frustrated. And this guy's name was Steve. And Steve would say to me this phrase that for some reason stuck with me to this day. Simple phrase. He would say, "Hey, Jim, this ain't no step for a stepper." I don't know what that even meant exactly, but he would say, "This ain't no step for a person that's willing to take steps. This isn't a step for a stepper." And that phrase has stuck with me to this day. And sometimes when I'm going through difficulty, I hear Steve in my head saying, "This ain't no step for a stepper." See, our words have power. Some mechanic I worked with in a Walmart way over 30 years ago, still his phrase ringing true in my head. That's because your words affect your relationships, the people around you. And as you forge relationships, guess what your word's going to do? It's going to create new connections with new people in your life, and it's going to open up our opportunities for you. You're going to connect with people that you didn't know you could connect with. Positive words are going to bring people into your circle that are going to have positive impact on your life and are going to help you find your dream life. It's your words that connect you to people and open up your destiny. I got the job I have now, not expecting it in any way. I was working in a job that I really did not like, and I was sitting in a coffee shop on my day off one day, talking to a guy I barely knew, and he said, "Jim, you'd be great in sales." And it changed my life. It led me to where I'm at talking to you today in many ways. And it was one little word coming out of my mouth and word coming out of his mouth, and a relationship formed. And the rest is history, as they say. Your words connect you to people, and people connect you to your destiny. So today, here's the challenge. Start to let your words this week shape you. They're going to shape you for the bad or for the good. Decide, I want to shape myself, my self-talk for the good, because I want to be a better me, and that's going to lead me to the life of my dreams. Secondly, let your words shape your mindset. Don't let your thoughts shape your mindset. Thoughts come and go, but you get to control where they come and go. Start saying positive things to yourself about yourself, thinking in positive ways, because your thoughts will change reality. Third, let your words start shaping your emotions. Start looking for the good, because if it's good, it's God. If it's not, it's not. So start looking for those positive words that shape positive emotions, because that attracts the life energetically to you that you're looking to live. And finally, let your words this week start shaping your relationships. You're going to forge new ones. You're going to heal old ones. You're going to attract all kinds of great things to your life relationally when you let your words do their work. This week, let your words become magical and cast a spell of destiny on your life, and go be great.